Poland to offer assistance to Ukrainian women soldiers and orphaned children. Following a recent meeting with Ukraine's Deputy Prime Minister, Her Excellency Irina Vereshchuk, in Kyiv, Mikhail Dosik, Poland's head of the Chancellery of the Prime Minister, said programs for women soldiers freed from Russian captivity and ongoing aid for orphans whose fathers died fighting the Russian invaders will be implemented in Ukraine shortly. Both programs aim to improve women's and children's mental health as well as social well-being. They will also provide material aid and housing. At least 51 women have been freed since the war began. Mr. Dosik thanked Ukrainians for fighting not only in defense of their country, but also for Poland and Europe. Our deep appreciation, Poland and Ukraine, for your shining example of friendship with unity of ideal, faith, and action to uphold democracy and freedom. May humanity soon awaken to a peaceful world in God's sheltering embrace.
Aerospace company from Canada measures methane emitted by cow people raising operations with satellite. In what is thought to be a world's first, global emissions monitoring company GHG-SAT recently recorded the amount of methane being emitted by cow people in a feedlot located in the San Joaquin Valley of California, United States. The firm calculated that in 1 year, over 5,000 metric tons of the potent greenhouse gas would be released. The measurement follows a pledge made during the previous COP climate talks, where world leaders agreed to reduce methane entering the atmosphere and restore forests. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization also said most of this decrease would need to come from the animal-people livestock raising industry. Thank you, GHG-SAT, for your technology that helps to quantify animal-person factories' planet-threatening greenhouse gas emissions. In the wisdom of the Providence, may we soon switch to vegan agriculture to ensure the earth cools and there is plentiful food for all.
First solar farm and rainwater harvesting system established in Singapore. In May 2022, energy company Sembcorp Industries opened its new solar park, which integrates rainwater collection to cool the 33,500 plus solar panels. Located in the west region of Singapore, this facility is expected to capture 170,000 cubic meters of water annually and generate enough electricity to power about 4,700 four-room flats for a year. It will help avoid about 9,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions annually and takes Singapore a step closer in realizing its goal of generating at least 2 gigawatt peak by 2030 from solar power. The plant is already providing energy to the national grid. The Singaporean government also plans to create solar farms in Jurong and Kelang in the future. Kudos Singapore for your constant efforts to be more sustainable. May celestial blessings continue to guide the wise Singaporeans in their efforts to be kinder to Mother Earth and all her inhabitants.
OLAC, also known as Vietnam, looks to enhance rice exports to Philippines. Over the years, the nation has maintained its large rice shipments to the Philippines, with it being the country's largest rice importer. Last year, OLAC, or Vietnam, exported 2.45 million tons of rice to the Philippines, worth over $1.25 billion. When meeting His Excellency Maynardo Montealegre, Ambassador of the Philippines to OLAC or Vietnam, in early May 2022, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, His Excellency Bui Thanh Se, suggested measures to further enhance positive trade relations between the two states in the area of rice imports and exports, as well as other sectors. The ambassador agreed his nation would further explore enhancement of trade. Many thanks, OLAC or Vietnam and the Philippines, for committing to strengthen your cooperative relationship. May all nations in the world always help each other in unity, friendship, and harmony in heaven's generosity.
Greatest Hamster Rescue or GHR launched in the United States to help hamster people. In honor of his late beloved hamster person companion Greta, 15-year-old Copeland LaBerge and his supportive family members started Greatest Hamster Rescue in Westminster, Colorado. The non-profit initiative matches hamster people needing adoption with caring homes and teaches individuals how to properly and lovingly care for them. Copeland, who has been diagnosed with autism, feels the condition actually gives him a superpower to see and connect deeply with hamster folk. When GHR's website raised over $1,000 in a month, mostly via anonymous donations online, Copeland was grateful that someone else believed in him other than his own parents. How wonderful, Greta's Hamster Rescue, for your passionate contributions towards aiding hamster persons in need. In divine splendor, may all soon recognize animal people's innate gifts of uplifting humans emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and realize empathy for all beings by going vegan.
School in UK announced we're supplying students with plant-based offerings. The catering program for Waltham Forest schools in northeast London, England, came first in the Green School Menu League competition, having served 1 million plant-based meals across 50 primary schools in a year. Waltham Forest has weekly Save the Planet days, and plant-based meals are available every day. The menu, created with the help of the students, includes Jamaican patties, pizza, and creamy coconut korma. The contest was launched in February 2022 by vegan meat company Meatless Farm, nonprofit Pro-Veg UK School Plates program, and Omri McQueen, the UK's youngest multi-award-winning vegan chef and a Shining World Compassion Award recipient. A goal of the competition is to expand meatless menus in schools. Congratulations, all involved in the Green School Menu League, for your wonderful program. In celestial glory, may all schools and caterers soon realize the unsurpassable value of veganism.
Dog person and 13-year-old caregiver helped rescue man in Sydney, Australia. While working on a property, a man became trapped headfirst inside a 2.3-meter deep septic tank while the water inside kept rising. Luckily, Kenyan person Spat heard the man and started crying, thus alerting his caregiver, 13-year-old Kayla. He found the trapped individual, contacted emergency services, and threw a rope into the tank for him to hold onto. A team of fire and rescue New South Wales Emergency Service personnel then arrived. After 40 minutes of effort, they were able to free the man who had been stuck for over an hour and took him to the hospital in stable condition. The paramedic said, had the dog not heard the man's cries, it may not have been such a good ending. Wonderful job, Spat, Kayla, and Fire and Rescue New South Wales for saving a precious life, and we wish the gentleman a speedy recovery. May we all be grateful for the many gifts our animal friends bestow upon us every day in God's boundless love.
Supreme Master Ching Hai joyfully present the Shining World Good Boy Award to Spot, plus $1,000 for vegan treats. With big hugs, lots of love, and praises. May heaven's blessings and protection be always with you and your human caregiver.